Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are brand new. My name is Libby and I post a lot of lifestyle and beauty content, and I'm very excited because this is my first vlog on my channel and it is also the Eras Tour vlog. So me and my friends attended the April 29th, which is also the Atlanta Night 2 show, and we had two surprise songs. One, no doubt you figured it out, it was High Fidelity, and then our second surprise song was Gorgeous, which she played on the piano. It was a super magical night. The entire weekend was just so much fun. It's such a great atmosphere to be just surrounded by so many Swifties. So at the end of the vlog clips, I do include some of my best Eras Tours / concert tips in general. That way you can have the best concert experience, all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll just let you get right into the vlog. Welcome to our hotel room for the Eras Tour. We have a lovely restroom to your left. We have a little closet. Peep that concert outfit look. We have a double bed that I'm sharing with me bestie. Don't mind our mess. We got our merch situation. Actually, that's a pretty good spot screen, I didn't notice. Microwave, fridge, little desk situation. Pretty blunts. Is this it?
Yeah.
We're going to the tour tomorrow. Merch, I got one merch for my fellow Swiftie out in California. Shout out to you, Jenny. Which I'm still gonna try and get you the quarter zip tomorrow because they do a restock. And then me quarter zip. Love the mosaic. And then I'll show you my outfit and we'll do a get ready tomorrow because I'm doing Reputation. pressure in your wallet. Your heart was glass, I dropped it. Champagne problems. We never called it what it was. Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the post, come back swearing it's the same. After 3 months in the grave. Then you wondered where it went to. 'Cause I reached for you, but all I felt was shame. You held my life as disgrace. You wanna know where I was yesterday? I was in Atlanta, Georgia. Heartbroken, slur smoking, wound open, game token. I didn't know you were keeping count. Whiskey on ice, sunset and night. You ruined my life by not being mine. You're so gorgeous, can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face. It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. And take time, everybody agrees. Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed those clips from my Eras Tour trip. I am back home. I just wanted to share my Eras Tour tips, which could be applied to any concerts that you are going to, and let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first thing is obviously check out the venue's bag policy. A lot of the venues do just want a clear bag. Some will accept smaller bags restricted to a certain length, width, and depth. But definitely just check out your particular stadium venue's policies because they are different and they can be different per show as well. And I'm gonna go right into which bag I chose. So the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, they had a all clear bag policy, and then you could bring in a smaller non-clear bags. They just had to be like a certain, length and width dimensions. But I chose this clear bag. And I'll include a photo of it, but you could adjust it to wear on your right side or the left side of your body, which I loved. And I really liked that it had 2 zipper compartments, so I was able to hold my stuff as well as my friend's stuff. So it was just the perfect size. And we brought just the absolute essentials: ID, hotel key card, a credit card, and then these earbuds, and then obviously our phones. But yeah, so these earbuds, this is my absolute #1 recommendation, and I can't believe I attended so many concerts up until this point in my life without them because they made such a difference. I didn't have any weird ringing in my ears after the show. I could still hear everything perfectly clear. Let me see what it says. It just removes some of that excess decibels so that your ears are not screaming in pain. So these are the brand Hear Protect. I got the purple ones because I love purple. They have many different colors, and the prices range a tiny bit based on the colors, but mine was $20 for 2 sets, so they come in 2 sizes. There's like a standard size and then a small size. There wasn't really much difference in terms of the size, so my friend wore the standard size and I wore the small ones, which I kept in this cute little canister with a clip that it also comes with. Honestly, just either one will work for you. And we just pop them in. They're just so comfortable. They don't pop out. Honestly, you just kind of forget that you're wearing them, but it just makes a world of a difference. So yeah, so this is what they look like. Very small. You just pop them in and see how like nice they look. I mean, you just can't really tell that they're in, honestly. And it just blocks out the sound. They're really amazing, and for $20 for 2 pairs, I think they're so worth it. I'll be bringing these to any loud music function that I go to from here on out. So definitely worth it and a absolute must-have. My next tip would be to eat before the show. So our show, we wanted to get there around 6 o'clock because we knew that our opener, which was Gracie Abrams, started at around 6:25, 6:30, so we wanted to be at the venue around 6, make sure we had enough time to get to our seats, get any drinks, last minute bathroom breaks, things like that. So we ended up eating at a food court which was on our way to our venue, which worked out great. We ate around 4:30-ish. That's also when we had some caffeine, had some soda, did a little bit of pre-gaming, you know, do whatever you want. Obviously be responsible, especially if like you're driving or stuff. We had a very easy walk to our venue from our hotel. It was about a 20-minute walk. Kind of relays into my next tip about transportation. Figure out your transportation before the day of the show. So for us, you know, if you're in a hotel within walking distance, maybe walk the route the night before, and I'll go more into that in a minute. If you're driving, figure out the parking situation. If you're going to park at the venue in one of their garages, if you're going to park offsite at a cheaper lot, go ahead and scope out that situation the day before or earlier in the day before your show. That way, that's just one last headache that you have to deal with, especially parking up until a show, and then especially leaving. Just know what you're getting into beforehand. So what I was saying about going the night before your show to like prepare and things like that, that's also the best time to get your merchandise. I'm wearing the quarter zip, and this is one of the exclusives. So there are a few exclusives to the live shows that you cannot buy online. And so this one is the gray quarter zip, and it has the Eras Tour on one sleeve and then Taylor Swift on the other sleeve. It also comes in an extra small, which I didn't realize. I just thought all the sizes were, you know, small, medium, large, extra large, and then 2X. I'm not sure if they go larger than 2X, but I know that 2X is one of the sizes. But yeah, so this one is actually in a small, and I can show you. So it definitely covers my butt, so I could wear this with leggings if I wanted to. And I just really like that it's already like pretty oversized, which works out. I'm 5'2" for reference. The lines outside, at least for our show, there was like a trailer that was covered in like, you know, the mosaics of Taylor Swift. And then there's also like a merch tent right next to it. So there's like just one merch line, and then you can go like up to the trailer or down to the tent. They have the same items. They might vary in sizes. So you can, you know, just walk back and forth depending on, you know, what item you want and figure out your size and ask who has what. Everyone selling merch was super nice and accommodating. One thing to keep in mind, there is a limit to some of the merchandise because obviously they don't want resellers just buying in bulk. You can only buy 2 quarter zips per person. And this just went for a couple of other items. I can't remember off the top of my head which other items. I think that exclusive, it's like a darker blue crew neck. That was like pretty much sold out everywhere. Like I saw them at our merch tent, but they were like sold out very quickly by the time we got there. Definitely try to get your merch the night before. That way you just have a better experience, because we did try to find merch on Saturday, like before the show started and everything like that. But honestly, the merch inside the stadium, at least for Mercedes-Benz, there just wasn't a lot. There was more options at the merch tents and table outside. The merch lines inside the stadium were very long, and they did not look like they were moving very quickly, at least compared to the merch lines outside. Consult the weather. I know it seems like such a duh thing to like check the weather, but I had checked the weather the day of the show, but I didn't even consider the weather after the show. So we ended up having like a really nice, you know, sunny 70-degree-ish weather, so that was great. During the day we got to like do some touristy stuff, and then, you know, made our way to the show. But then after the show ended, you know, and she sings until like a little after 11 o'clock, it was raining. It wasn't like downpouring, but it was definitely doing more than a drizzle, so it was kind of colder, and none of us brought like any ponchos or any type of umbrella situation. I don't think any of us really checked the weather after the show, so keep that in mind. Rookie mistake, but definitely check the weather. And the last tip I have for you is just to have fun and be safe. Always safety in numbers, especially if you're going to a city you've never been to before or a new venue. If you're doing lots of walking like we were, don't go places by yourself. You know, use a buddy system. Keep an eye out. The nice thing is, you know, at a concert this large, there are going to be so many people. There are going to be big crowds of other Swifties with you and around you. So you already have like that safety in numbers, which is awesome, but just keep that in mind. Don't forget to be present. So what I did, because I knew I wanted to get a couple of clips of each song, that's what I did. You know, I would take like up to like a 30-second, a little bit longer clips, because I did record like her monologues because I thought that'd be fun to look back on. But yeah, once you do that, put your phone away and just like sing and dance and do your thing. Then also be mindful of like the other guests around you. You know, they're each having their own concert experience as well, and everyone has a right to enjoy the concert in their own way. Just keep like personal space in mind. You know, don't like try to dance too far over to your neighbor Swiftie, especially if you don't know them. You know, don't like scream in like their direction, like right in their ears and things like that. So just be courteous to your fellow concert goers. Yeah, I think if you end up going to the Eras Tour, you're gonna have a freaking blast. It's amazing that she sings for over 3 hours, and the only time she breaks is to do an extended monologue or like a short, quick outfit change. She is truly a performer. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed these tips, and like I said, they could be applied to any concert, not just the Eras Tour. Thank you so much for watching my very first vlog, and I will see everyone in my next video. Bye, friends!